Let me burp before you start.
Get that burp in?
Yeah.
It's the only problem with beers. When I burp, like if I'm on a date or really at any time, I will burp and I blow it away.
Oh, that's
I burp
nice.
and every time.
That's nice.
I think that's respectful, right?
Yeah.
I had someone get mad at me once. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, do you know what you're doing? Like, I was on a date with a girl, and she like was like trying to hide her burp, but she was letting it just exist in between us.
Oh, like, yeah.
It was disgusting. It was like I can smell this shitty. Like she had like some like trash sour beer, and I was like, first of all, you're a garbage person. Your beer is pink, so kill yourself. But also, shit was so annoying. What's up, guys? Welcome. Turn it back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair Bomber. And Meg's back. Meg, say what's up. You got a mic.
Hello, hello.
We got Meg turned all the way up to 11. But the best part about having Meg in here is at any point I can just mute her.
Mute me, yes.
I can just
Starting now.
I can just mute you whenever I want. If you go on a tangent too long, I'm just gonna mute your ass. What's up, dude? You're feeling how you feeling? Are you feeling a little off, you said?
Yeah, I don't feel good today. It's a Monday. My legs hurt. I don't feel good.
I like Monday. I feel like with a Monday, it's like, and not in like a corny sense of like starting. I would start my week fresh and I'm gonna get everything done. It's just more like, you know, there's the things that I like certain parts of the day of every day. You know, like Monday is like I know what I'm doing at work this day. I know what's happening at night. I get a new week of starting the podcast. I try to record on Mondays or Tuesdays. Tuesdays also another good day. It's a different kind of work day. And then it's like the start of the new week of like I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I like, which I didn't do today, and I eat Taco Bell and I feel gross, dude. Your chair's not gonna tip over, I promise.
You hear me creeping in the background.
It's so distracting.
Excuse me. And she's muted.
No, you're not muted, just we'll work our way up to it. But yeah, what I mean, like, I feel like when you're in like a weird mood, there are like ways you can treat it like a hangover, right? You know, when you're hungover, you're like, okay, I can do this. I can get a sweat in. I eat something greasy. I sleep a little bit longer. Painkillers. Those are the thing. I feel like when you're in a weird mood, it's either the exact same way to remedy it, or it's a completely different thing entirely.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so if you're hungover, you're gonna throw all those things at the wall. Like this might work. You can also raise that chair if you want.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not raising. No. Oh. Wrong way. It doesn't go past this, Blair. And that's not my problem. It's the chair.
That's perfect height for you.
Don't make it seem like I'm stupid back here. Continue on with your tangent. Go ahead. That's rude.
All right. Well, what I was saying is when you're hungover, you know there are certain things you can do to get rid of that or to help curb it, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a bad mood, there are also things that you can do, and some of them are the exact same thing. Like if you're in a shitty mood, sometimes getting a workout does help. Getting a sweat in does help. Like literally just taking a painkiller, some Vicodin can really help you if you really not want. If you want one, a little high. Are you a prescription drug fiend? Yes or no? How do you feel about them?
No, I'm not a pill person.
I get all.
They constipate you, and that's not what I want.
You don't want to be backed up, but I think it does. It does help though. Like drugs are made to help things. Like they're made in a lab by scientists to fix these things.
Correct.
And it's like if there's a side effect is like, oh, I don't get a shit exactly when I want to, I'll take that.
Okay. Well then I guess I know where you stand on that.
It's better than the inverse though, right? Because the inverse is like, what's the inverse? It's like, oh, you shit yourself. Like if it was a painkiller and then you shit your pants, but like I have no pain, but I've shit 17 times a day. I think I would take the constipation over having to shit my pants. Doesn't that make sense? I mean, look at both sides.
I don't think that's correct.
I know it's not correct, but I'm saying that if you had the option,
I probably wouldn't have either of them. I'm not a pill person.
No, you're just a coke fiend. Anyway, so figuring out that'll actually help. That'll help your any kind of mood, really.
It will.
Yeah, I have some in the other room. Do you want some? Make you feel better? What?
Don't talk about
I don't think you realize how no one's watching.
Yeah, I know. It still feels uncomfortable. I feels like people are watching.
I feel like you take every step of your life is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You do walk around like you're about to rip your own skin off.
Do I?
A little
I feel like
bit.
I don't give off that vibe. I feel like I'm just a little unsure. Like, just a little like the chair was making me unsure.
Yeah, but then here's the thing: is things can like irk somebody, right? Like, oh, this chair is squeaky. You like do this, and then you move on. You will see a squeaky chair and go, ah! Oh, squeaky chair. Anyway, so you'll have a full-on mini meltdown inside of 3 seconds, and then be back fine, which I think is unique.
Unique. I've never had. Oh, okay. I'll take that one. I'll take it.
What do you think jockeys do when they're not jockeying?
Probably practicing.
No, but what when they're attire? Like, what is like a jockey, like a guy who rides horses? They're what, 3'11"? What do they do when they're done? Your career isn't that long, I don't think either, right? So like when you're done, what do you do?
I'm sure they have a long. They have a long career. They ride different horses. They ride for.
Do they have long careers?
I would think so.
Can you name one jockey?
And not by name, no. I could name a horse though, but I.
Well, yeah. Isn't that funny? How like we know the horses, but we don't know the guys riding them. It's like old, like
No.
it's like presidents and their wives, but like from 100 years ago.
I guess this is why you have a phone, huh?
It's why you have a phone. You're like you're the Google person here now. You know that, right?
Google it. Let's see.
I just feel like, what do they do when it's over? Because with how much money did you make? What's the average jockey salary?
I think it's depending on if you win races or not.
Right, but they average. Yeah, I know it's like that. But like on average, like I mean, a pro golfer's the same way. A pro golfer,
Right.
like the best guy can make this much money. But on average, if there's 1,000 pro golfers, let's average it out. How much is the average pro golfer going to make in a year? Same with the jockey. How many jockeys are there? Do you think? It's got to be a lot, right?
Yes, Blair.
Okay, well you're not. I mean, that's really not how.
I'm looking at. I'm trying to Google.
I feel like I'm showing too much collarbone right now. Is collarbone sexy? like I'm showing too much. Like this is like a scoop.
One
neck.
shoulder.
This is like Just do the whole poly. Just don't acknowledge it. Just be like, hey, yeah. So like Guam's a weird place. You ever been? I was talking to my buddy last night. We were at a fucking trash open mic, and they brought cookies because it was a Mother's Day. Like open mic, and we were like both had cookies, and I was like, how funny would it be right now? Because we're in the back of the room.
Yeah.
How funny would it be if like we just Lady and the Tramp this cookie, like we both just chew and then meet in the middle, and then do it 7 more times, and then never acknowledge that that's what we're doing. Like we're just like chomping, and someone might notice it, like, oh, they're doing a bit, but then we do it for 30 minutes,
Right.
just repeat, like we're having a conversation, like, oh yeah, and then we just meet in the middle. We don't ever, and we don't break, we don't laugh. Would that not be hilarious? I think that'd be so funny to be like, because you're the guy, like, are they? Oh, that's a bit. Oh no, are they gay? They're not gay.
Well, the only way to find out if it's gonna be funny.
I think it's already funny. I think we can already kind of establish. If you saw two, because you've never seen that before, right? Have you ever seen 2 people share a cookie, like a Lady and the Tramp, and meet in the middle?
No, probably not.
So if you saw it, you'd probably be like, it'd be a little bit shocking at first. Now factor in it's 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Now factor in it's 2 dudes you thought were straight.
You thought we're straight.
And now we're a little bit gay.
And then it makes sense and it's fine.
By the way, what happened with the jockey stuff? Did we give up on that?
No, yeah, that was done. Could not find anything.
I'm going to Google it, and I guarantee you I'll find something.
What are you Googling? I said career of a jockey. They're self-employed.
What is the average?
They're nominated by horse trainers to ride their horses in races for a fee. And they get a % of the winnings.
Right, average jockey salary.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Ernie, most jockeys earn
Yeah.
between $30,000 and $40,000 a year. God damn.
That's it?
In 2004, the top 100 jockeys earn an average of $5.7 million, though. So the top 100 do great.
Yeah.
but the rest of them make. But that's like every job, isn't it?
Struggling.
You know, like the top 100 of any. The top 100 of any profession, probably you would think. Think about teachers. Like if you're a teacher, a professor is essentially a teacher.
Yep.
The top 100 professors in the world, they probably make what?
I don't know if you can rate like professors like that.
You can by their salary, like the guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. Because like the average teacher salary is what, like $45,000 in the United States for a high school teacher, something like that.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not a high school teacher.
I mean, Meg, it's rhetorical. I mean, you can just.
I don't know if you're asking me or not. I don't know, Blair.
Average salary of a professor. I love when they put like a range, and the range is so. It's like 30,000 to 300,000. It's like, okay, well.
Yep, got that.
Okay, top 10 highest paid college. Why is it we love top 10s? Like I love when you find like a top 10 and it's like top 10 like best, I don't know, like porn stars with the best name. It's like top 10 porn star names.
What time is it? How long have we been recording?
Are you already out?
No, I'm just asking.
It's been 12 minutes.
12 minutes, and this is the first reference of sex.
Okay.
You're doing
that's
well,
good.
Blair.
That's good.
Yeah.
Keep that's gonna be a running thing.
Yeah.
Keep track of that. Also,
Gotcha.
speak into your mic when you do it.
Gotcha.
Okay, you can move the mic back a little bit so it's more centered. You don't have to like leave it right there. Yeah.
I'm getting yelled at.
I mean, I don't think that was a yell. I mean, you just said you're talking about sex again. I mean, usually it's just me alone talking about sex, and usually it's like 7 minutes in before. All right, okay. I got the top 10 highest paid professors annually. All right, what would you say the top guy makes?
175.
1,000?
Yeah, a year.
Okay, that's your guess. Okay, so if I set the line, let's say I set the line at $500,000 a year. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. So $500,000, right? Let's set it at that. Would you take over that or under that?
Oh, can you tell me where he works? Why do I say he? Let me go with a she. Is a female on there?
Columbia. We got Columbia,
Okay.
Duke. Somewhere in Brooklyn. Yale. Ivy League. It's the Ivy League motherfuckers.
I'm going to go with
Over, under 500,000.
Under? Under. I'm going to go under.
Now you'll say that for the top guy. You think the top person is under 500,000 a year annual salary?
Yes, under.
Okay. It's 4.3 million. Well over.
Yeah, I know, but I look stupid because I didn't know the answer. And then obviously you look
No.
smart now because you're like, well, it's 4.3 million, Megan.
No, that doesn't make you look stupid. How would you have ever thought about this? Now, if you nailed that, that would be so funny. You're like, Blair, if the line's 500,000, I would guess a little north of 4 million. Like, that's like being
Damn.
good at Price is Right. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy, David N. Silvers. What's the N stand for, you know?
What does he teach?
Clinical professor of dermatology and pathology.
Ooh.
And the director of the dermatopathology laboratory at Columbia. His stellar salary rivals that of many college coaches. Yeah, because college football coaches make, $5, $6, $7, $10 million a year. And he's just, but you would think these guys would always do better because they're doing more for humanity.
Think, right.
Yeah, but also sports are cool.
Think.
But sports, that's every argument for like anybody getting paid too much money to play a game. It's like, but, fucking sports.
Shame. Shame. I have to burp. Can I?
Yeah, it's not going to pick up. You have to be like on it for it to really pick you up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so like even back there, like you're not really, just burp away and fall down. Meg, you're not doing great.
I'm not. I'm really struggling today. I
What's-
don't know why.
What do you do when you struggle? Do you just sit in it like a hangover? Do you do nothing for it? What do you do to curb this bad feeling? You rubbing like 3 or 4 out? What are you doing?
No, that was not on the list today.
Is it usually on the list?
No, not on a Monday. No.
What?
Mondays, not on a not on a Monday. Save that to the end of the week.
If I'm going to come, it's going to be on a Saturday when I've earned it.
After I've worked hard.
I can't just come early in the week. Ew, who am I? Who do I think I am? Bin Laden? That's a dictator move, is to come on a Monday.
Ew. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're not doing it. Although I might. I don't know. I gotta get stuff done. I feel like whenever if I ever I set time out to do that, it's either I did it like spontaneously or I'm like, oh, I haven't done this yet today. That's what I'm gonna do for the next hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
I like the build up.
Ooh, goodness gracious. Hour and a half. Ew.
No, sex should never be longer. Even when you're beating off. I mean, beating off should last longer than sex should. Sex should never last longer than like 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I love when dudes have like that, like, I fuck hard energy. I fuck hard, dude. It's like, who told you to do that? Like, who was the guy that was like, hey man, you know what women love? Is when you just get your dick hard and then you don't come for an hour and a half. And then you just repeatedly, what I imagine it feels like, never been fucked, but I imagine what it feels like is like, you know, when you're on like a long road trip with like your family or like a bus and someone just punches you in the leg over and over and over again until you have a dead leg.
I don't know that.
And after a while, it's like, okay, you're just going to, like, they're not punching you hard, but you're kind of like,
I don't know the road trip, but I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's like what I imagine.
Yeah.
Like a guy who's like no one told him, right? Like no one told him that you're not supposed to do it that way. So every time he does, he's like 37. So his whole life has just been him going 0 to, I'm gonna, for his whole life.
You'd be surprised. That happens a lot.
Right, because it's porn. Okay, I have a theory on this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so
Let me hear your theory, Blair.
Okay, so porn,
Yeah.
like, you can develop bad habits from porn, right? That's what they say. It's like men have like we develop bad habits and horrible tendencies. What we think sex is supposed to be like. If we watch porn, watching like hardcore porn, right? So they just no one's fucking gently in porn that's in mainstream. It's just like, hey, we're gonna gape somebody's ass and then we're gonna fucking until we both scream and squirt on each other's faces. That's what's gonna happen in most porn. Now, dudes can see that, and then when they try to do that thing, most women are like, hey, don't do it like that. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's just not a porn shoot, okay? No one's watching us do this, right? Now, men will do that, and women can say, this guy watches too much porn. He should stop doing that. But it's the inverse for women, where if women watch a lot of porn and they do porn star shit, no guy's ever like, I fucking wish you wouldn't do such slutty things with my cock in your mouth. It's just too much. Guys will never say that. We'll be like, I mean, if you have to eat my ass, okay, but we'll talk about it later. But we're not going to be like, don't do it that way. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense, but I feel like it's two different fields here.
No, it's the same field. No, because it's like guys have developed bad habits and women develop great habits.
Well,
Women develop habits that we're like, hey, can you do more of that?
eyes keep watering.
Yeah, because I'm so fucking funny.
That's not it.
Killing, dude.
That's not it.
You all right?
It's allergies, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you really put this thing to a fucking screeching halt. I'll keep going. Yeah, thanks, man.
Mute me. I told you I don't feel good today.
It's okay. That's okay. I can anger this. We're going. We're rolling. Okay, so
Go.
I just feel like dudes, we have to be told that's not how people fuck. Women,
Yep, all of you.
Yeah, we have to be told, hey, you're not supposed to do it that way. Women have to be told, hey, can you fuck like that, please?
Well, if we had a dick, I feel like the shoe would be on the other foot.
What do you mean?
Like, if I had a penis and I was just ramming it into you, I'm sure at some point you would be like, ooh, Meg, that's not what we do here. I don't know, like,
Who has testosterone?
I have.
So I'm saying like who is the one? Who is the ball bag? So if we're flipping, then it's hormones. Then it's like, yeah, of course, that's different. We'll be more sensitive because like the whole like dudes have just an unreal level of hormones that make us fucking aggressive men. Men. I want to spread my seed and make more of me. Women have like, they don't have that. They have a little bit, but they don't have it like that. There's a reason you don't see men and women fighting in the UFC. All right? It's a different thing entirely.
I think I could take you.
I feel like
they're...
you
with those little legs.
You think these legs are little?
Yeah, I could take you. Look at those.
I got fucking quads on me. What are you talking about?
Bro, look at your calves.
My calves are fat.
I have bigger calves than you. I could take you, yeah.
Excuse me. Look at these fucking calves.
I could take you.
I'll get the rest of the podcast like this because you fucking pissed me off. Look at these fucking sexy calves.
Yeah? Flex.
How do you flex your calf? Hold on. What do you mean? I fucking... Stop. Let me see your calves. Oh, you got jeans on. You painted your jeans on. Meg came here wearing all black for no reason. It's 100 degrees outside. She's wearing all black. I do like the all black, though.
I always wear black.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who died? Me on the inside.
My soul. Oh, it is hot today. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but you got nowhere to be.
Yeah, and it's air conditioning.
It is air conditioning. Okay.
Air conditioned.
That's a good point you make, though, about like if you had a dick, how would I do truly believe that if women had hard dicks and men had pussies, we would still be like harder.
I would love to have a penis. Not have both, but I would love to know what it feels like to actually have a penis. I would love that, to have like a nice pair of balls.
Okay. What constitutes a nice pair of balls?
I don't know.
You should know the answer to this.
I should know, and I do, and I'm thinking about this. I would want mine a little bit more like saggy.
Yeah, you want.
I don't want like tight balls. I would want like nicer, not big, not too big, not too small.
Okay, now is that what you would prefer to have on yourself?
Yeah.
What about on somebody else? Same.
I would want the same genitalia.
You want saggy balls.
Not saggy, but I don't want tight balls.
You want hangers.
No, I don't. I said I want nice ones, like a nice set of balls.
Just so you guys know, Meg is not 57. She just is just the way she talks. Yeah, like a nice pair of saggy balls.
I would.
Well, I'm team high and tight.
Really?
Yeah, I've been hitting my balls so many times that it's like my balls are just up there to stay.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
There's no hang to them?
It's a little hang.
Can you like back and forth, move them a little bit?
Sure.
You can? If you give it a little wiggle, they'll move freely?
They will move, yeah. But it has to be in a warm room.
Okay.
If the AC, if there's any kind of breeze, tucking them up.
Damn, like how far are you going? Like,
what do you mean how far am I going?
Like how far do they go?
I mean, they're still there. They're still definitely, those are my balls, right?
Ah.
But the sack itself is tight. Right. Like if I'm having sex, like I have to push my balls down. Because when I fuck, the balls are like trying to go back in me. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If she's on top.
I feel like you should not be saying this on camera, Blair.
Why? This is my balls. What do you mean? There's a reason that dudes wear like the ball rings. You seen those? Like cock rings, but around like their balls.
Think that was to keep them from going up inside their body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. Like, it's only if they're on top.
Yeah.
If they're on top, then I have to do a thing where I have to like almost like push the balls back down. Because the momentum is throwing them back up. I've been hitting the balls a lot. Also, when you like work out, every guy's likes when you work out or you're playing doing anything physical, your balls go into a burrowing state because they don't want to get fucking cut off. That's every guy, unless he has just fucking meat hangers on him.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, balls. Yeah, sure you want balls?
I don't want mine. Yes, I do. I still would like some.
Yeah, I mean, balls are, I think, external genitalia way better.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you guys have just shit going on inside, and it's like, what's happening in there? You know?
Yeah.
It's like Ray Charles walking around his own house. Like, what is going on?
Goodness gracious.
What? Wait, who put that there? Is this new? Just bumping into couches and shit. You think he still bumps into his couch? Wait, is he alive still?
Yes, he is.
Is Ray Charles? No, he's not.
Yes, he is. When did he die?
Is
Google.
Ray Charles, is he still alive? Oh, before you do,
Check.
over under 95.
Under.
You see under 95?
Under 95.
I'll take the over. Get there faster. Meg,
These thumbs, I got bad thumbs.
we're recording. Next time, bring your laptop.
Oh, damn. Ooh.
Dead?
Ooh.
Dead, but under 95?
Ooh. I have to do math.
It just say his age. This is
It
not.
doesn't say his age. It doesn't.
You're so bad at
It
this.
says born, died, children, spouse. That's it. It doesn't
When
say
did he die?
He died. He died in 2004.
Oh, he's been dead, dude.
Yes.
When did he die? I don't know. We were both 12.
Oh, man, that's sad.
Well, I mean, I was 12. You were probably 22. Meg's old as shit. Anyway, moving on. He's dead for sure, though, right?
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's been dead for a while. Damn.
Okay, so back to this. Okay, so here's the thing about balls.
Yeah.
They are a good time,
Yes.
but the maintenance. There's so much less maintenance for cock and balls than I imagine for the old fucking
For having a twat.
for the old slit for that fucking gash you guys call fucking the gash that men are like, what's in there? Fucking nothing. Let's get in there.
Sometimes there could be a lot in there.
Yeah, I mean that's not what you want either. Like imagine if there was just shit like if you know what's funny is if 1 in 1,000 times you stuck your dick in something, 1 in 100, who's fucking 1,000 times? If you knew, if it was like law and everyone knew this, that 1 in 500 times a dick goes in a pussy, something bites it. Something bites your dick. And they don't know what it is, but something. But every guy is still taking those chances. Every guy's like, I hope not today, but it's right there.
Gonna take my chance.
I gotta go. It's been 3 months. Let's go. Now, women, if it was the other way around, and if women are like, hey, ladies, 1 in 500,000, and be a little needle just on the inside. Women would all be gay. Every woman is be gay.
No one would do it. No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
The only one rolling the dice are women who are trying to get
No
pregnant,
way.
and those women suck anyway. It's like, oh, you're trying to make people? All right, we get it. Look at me.
Are not being nice.
Do you have kids?
I do not.
And so you'll never understand. You'll never understand. It's like you know what people have always done? Made people. So you're not doing anything new. But it shouldn't be your identity. Okay? It shouldn't be like, I'm a mom forever now. It's like, well, your kid might not make it. So I don't even know if you can even say that confidently. I'll always be a mom. Maybe not. Maybe you're a bad mom. Maybe your kid gets hit by a car.
Do you want to be a dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it won't be. It won't be. You don't see guys doing that. You don't see guys on social media like, fucking, this is what it means to be a fucking dad, dude. I'm a fucking dad, man. And they fucking post all these weird, like, they follow like dad only pages. I know, relax. You already did it. You made the person. Now raise the person. Don't talk about how it's all you can do now. I can do nothing else. This is my job on this earth is to raise this child. It's like, yeah, just hope he doesn't get molested, okay? Let's just hope he doesn't get molested. All right? That's the mark of I didn't get molested, I don't think, unless I blacked it out. But in my mind, my parents were pretty good. My mom was pretty good. Bonnie was pretty good. I don't think I got molested, but I was pretty close to a guy who molested some other kids. We did go to Homestead and the pool was there.
Oh, she's not going to like this episode.
Were you in the shower? Ooh, it's got dark. It's okay. He killed himself, or he's dead. I think. I don't know. I feel like if anybody should kill himself, it should be pedophiles, right? No one cries over pedophiles.
No.
A pedophile kills himself. Like, if you know what's funny is you could like hear some people are like, people think suicide's a terrible thing, which it really is very tragic in most situations, 100%. But like, it's funny how you can like turn the corner immediately. Like if you're like, oh, there's this guy who lived next door to me and he committed suicide. And the person's initial reaction is like, that's awful. That's terrible. But then if you follow up with, oh yeah, he was a registered sex offender. And he like, everyone's like, oh, good. Get him out of here. How'd he go? Hope it was painful. Was there a rope involved or was it a gun? I hope it was a gun and it missed. People just want to eat each other. It's so much more fun when somebody's here.
I'm shocked.
Are you shocked? Usually
I'm a little shocked.
Well, the thing is, now I'm trying to get you to laugh.
I'm a little shocked.
So I'm playing it up a little bit. It's more of a live performance than it used to be. Yeah.
I like it. It's all right.
What's your opinion on cannibalism? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Don't answer this yet. I'm gonna set the stage for you, okay? Because I had this conversation with my buddies, I don't know, it was like last summer or something. And we were talking about how my one buddy lived in Thailand. And in Thailand, they eat dogs. And to people in this country, they're like, how could you ever? Yeah. And his thing was like, well, they're not the dogs that you think of. They're actually raised similar to cattle. And they're not, you wouldn't pet these dogs. They're raised for this purpose, the same way cows, cattle, chicken is raised, okay? And people were like, die hard, like dog lovers. I could never. And then I'm like, oh, I'll try it. Like I'm not gonna do it here. I'm not gonna kill a dog down the street just to see what it's like. But if I'm in a different country and the culture says this is this way, yeah, let's go. And people were like, the women that love dogs are like, no, I'll never do it. A couple of my buddies were like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. So then I proposed the question.
Yes. If
you're at X country and they're like, hey, dude, we got some person. Got a little person. Ooh. Not like a little person, but like we got a little bit of not like a small guy. He's not a dwarf, but it's like we got a little piece of a regular sized person. Yeah. Right? And they're like, well, we're gonna cook it up a certain way, but just know you will be eating another person. A human. And my thing was like that I couldn't get past it's just like the ethical part of it. Of like, to me, ethically, it's like people are people. Now it could be a fucking garbage person, but it's like unless he like, well, I was gonna say unless he like was molesting kids, and then it's like
pedophile.
It's a pedophile. Then I'm like,
would you eat it?
Well, actually, what's funny is, would you rather eat somebody who was a bad person or someone who was like
I wouldn't want to eat
or someone who gave like a bunch to charity? Like, you want a piece of Elon Musk's thigh?
Yes, I would.
It's like, kind of. I'm gonna more into that, but he tastes better. Yep. But I said no. I'm okay. I don't ethically. I would feel I think I would feel like a weird sense of like guilt. Of like, I'm eating like that just makes my stomach hurt.
Really?
But my buddy was like, he's like, oh no, I'll try a person. I'm like, you would just try a like you wouldn't just like feel that differently after doing that? Because you can't undo that. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's always going to be a thing. You'll be a guy who ate a person. Now, we don't know that. Now, say you don't know the circumstances of the person. It's just like, hey, I just have a little bit of human meat here. I'm not going to tell you where I got it, which is more sketchy. But also, you'd almost rather that than know, like, this guy had a family and he was like a lawyer in the 80s. Like, you would almost want it. Oh, it's just meat. Because you don't ask, like, if you go and like order like a steak, you don't ask what the cow's name was.
And you said you wouldn't eat a person.
I wouldn't eat a person. I'm out.
But you would eat a cow. You can eat a cow.
I can eat any. I think
you can eat any animal.
Animals. I don't give.
But the person is where you draw the line.
Megan, I don't give a shit about any animal. Anybody who's like, well, I think cats are people. They're not. You're not a cat, mom. Get fucked. I will eat your cat in front of you. Oh my God, what about Blue? This is my boy Blue. After the guy from fucking Will Ferrell played him in a movie. But yeah, it's like a little blue healer. I'll eat that dog and feel nothing. Okay? Animals suck. Give me, if you gave me like a gun. Yeah. And I had a room full of puppies. Yeah. And they're like, hey, you got to look every puppy in the eye, pull the trigger.
You would do it?
Let me finish.
Oh.
I'm not just doing this for fun. To save one child's life. Smile on my face while I do it. Okay? To save a person's life, a human life.
Yeah, now...
This is where I fall
Okay,
on the spectrum of like how much I put
Okay.
more value and stock into a human life than any animal ever.
Well, let me ask you this. What if this person that you were going to eat died of natural causes? And it was, hey, this is a guy, he, 85 years old, whatever. Would you eat him then if you had the opportunity, if he died? No? You still wouldn't try?
It's still like, it's just the fact that it was a person who had thoughts and dreams and friends, and now he's like a guy on my plate that's gonna go in me.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like what if it was like a little piece of a thigh?
Yeah, but it's still cannibalism. Like you wouldn't eat a piece of your own thigh. You wouldn't like
No,
chew off a
not
little bit of you.
voluntarily, no.
You know, like that. There's no like. I don't now. If I'm dying, different story. But if I'm like, if it's like, I can have the ribeye or some of Phil's leg. I'm probably gonna go ribeye.
Let me ask you this. If you had to choose, would you choose a man or a woman?
That's a good question. Well, okay. I'll say this: a man if he's dead, a woman if she's alive. Yeah, I want to like cook her while she's alive.
I didn't think that was on, like, that wasn't part of the... There's no one that's alive here,
Is
Blair.
he's dead and she's alive?
Both of them are dead.
Oh, okay. No.
Both of them are dead.
Okay, they're both. It's so annoying.
No one was ever alive.
You changed the whole stakes
Who
of
was
the
never
question.
alive in this situation? No one. That was your own deal.
Do they know each other?
No, they don't know each other.
Are they in love? It's like
No.
it's like Jack and fucking and Rose, and that would be cool.
Oh,
If it was Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, I'd probably pick Leonardo DiCaprio.
What if you could eat her boob?
I don't think that would be it. I don't think that. See now, okay, now you're getting to like the weird part of it. Where I don't think that would
Yeah.
taste good.
I don't think anything would taste good.
That's not true. I guarantee you that if you take if you take the like the thigh or the meat of a man and you cook it up and season it, I think you'd be fine. I've actually heard, because there was a guy, there was a dude that was like a famous German guy who he was like a Chinese national that moved to Germany. He's a professor, and he got on like the dark web. It's like early internet days, and he was like, "Hey, does anybody want to be eaten? Because I would love to, like, I'm trying to eat somebody." And one guy was like suicide. I was like, "Yeah, you could eat me." And so what happened was, have you never heard the story before?
No.
Oh, it's crazy. So what happened was,
Really?
this Chinese guy, got on the message boards, and a German fellow hit him up, and they met up. And what they did is the guy who wanted to die, he's suicidal. He wanted to go. He was like, I want to do it, but I want to I want to try a little bit of me. So what they did was they got him shit faced, took about like a bunch of like Percocets, something like that, a bunch of painkillers, and then got him in like a cold tub, and like chopped his dick and balls off.
That's the first thing you have to do.
And then the guy like seared it, and then they like shared and like ate his. And the guy was like trying to eat his own dick, but he couldn't because he was so whacked out. And they actually burnt the dick itself. And the guy bleeds out. The guy bleeds out in the bathtub. The guy drains him, puts him on meat hooks, keeps him in a locker in his place. And then over the course of like 6 months, he was cooking him, cutting off pieces of him like like a butcher would, and would fry him up and eat him. And when they asked the guy what it tastes like, he's like, it tastes like salty pork.
I'm sweating.
Right? Isn't that also kind of hot?
I'm sweating.
Yeah, you've never heard that story before?
No, I've never
It's like
heard
a famous.
that story. No, I've never heard that.
I mean, I saw like the guy did an interview. It's the creepiest thing ever. The guy doesn't, because he only, by the way, I think it was in Germany or some Belgium. I don't know, maybe not Belgium. Anyway, but there was the maximum prison sentence was like 7 years. So he did that. He's out now. Like he's like out in the world.
Oh, damn.
I gotta look it up. This is like I should know more about it. You never heard that?
No, I've never heard that. Ooh, that makes me, I get the willies.
Okay, what about you though? As far as a person goes, could you eat? Because that's what I was getting to. If you now take no backstory.
Okay.
It's just you're in like a.
Are they alive or dead?
He just came on your face, and it's like no, but you didn't want him to, so you're angry, and you're like, I could eat this guy, and they're like, yeah, you can eat him right now.
So I would have to bite him.
No, he's just somebody else can take care of it.
Yeah.
There
I
will
would
be a
eat him.
man around to take care of all the heavy
Okay.
lifting.
Thanks. For sure, I would eat him. Yeah.
No, okay, not that guy. Just like in general. So you're at yes.
Yes. To all of that, I would eat. Yeah.
Explain yourself.
It's not. How is it? In Korea they also raise dogs they also eat dogs, and they raise a certain breed, just like you said, and that breed is only for consumption. And they do have specific dog restaurants, and people, that's part of their culture is eating dogs. And we tried it once, and I don't think it really tasted like anything. It tasted gamey, if anything, like really meaty, chewy and meaty. But I would eat anything. Gotta try it once, no? Just to say you've tried it.
But who are you saying that to?
I feel like myself.
No, but who? But okay, so
Like,
would you? Okay, so you would eat a person, and then you would go and just be open about that.
yeah. You look disappointed in me.
You're gonna get asked to leave every party.
I don't think that would be coming.
Yes, it would. Okay, think about it like this. You ever been at a party and somebody like makes a joke that's a little bit too dark?
There was no backstory, Blair.
No. The backstory is...
Now you're judging me based on
Well, the action is done.
Okay,
You've done it. Now, how do you live with it? And I think about that, and that's part of why I wouldn't do it. You're just all in, though.
Yeah. I don't think it phases me. Make a taco? I don't know. Like fried up? Wouldn't be that bad. I would be okay with that.
I'm not arguing how it would taste.
Yes, I can live with that. That's what I would go with. It would be like a chicken nugget. Oh, I had a chicken nugget last night. A little funky, but that was it. Yeah, it was a person. Big deal. Move on with everything.
You feel nothing ethically. You feel nothing for that.
What would I feel? The person's dead. You asked if I would eat it. Yes, that's the answer. Don't look at me like I'm some bad person now.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal to eat people.
Oh, okay.
Like, ethics is a huge part of our society and our culture. Like, it's in the fabric of everything that we do as far as laws go. So I'm saying there's a reason that people don't just die. Hold on. People donate their bodies to science. They don't donate them to butchers because no one wants to eat another person.
I don't want to eat another person, Blair, but if given the opportunity like you presented to me, I would. I don't think I'm ever going to have this opportunity in my life, so it's not even on the table anymore. We're taking it off. I'm not going to eat anyone. We're done. You've made me feel guilty.
This is a good conversation, though.
For hypothetically eating someone.
Okay, the guy's name is I can't say that name. I'm gonna fucking butcher that shit. Anyway, both these names. We ate him in Paris. That's fine. He's like back in the public eye though. He's like he's out. He's like doing his thing.
What does he look like?
I mean, do you want to see him?
Yeah, let me see.
I think he's. Oh yeah, he looks like the guy who would eat somebody.
Ooh.
He looks like an Asian Hannibal Lecter.
I feel like he has a high probability of reoffending. Like once you eat that and you know what it tastes like, I feel like you. Oof.
And he did interviews like in prison or right after he got out, where he like did interviews and like talked about it, and it's so creepy. It's so creepy. You know what we'll do next time? We'll set this up and we'll connect that to that. And we could have an actual do the whole thing. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you in a better mood than you were when you got here?
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I think it was the beer.
Did you finish your beer?
I did.
Fuck yeah, you're way ahead of me. Goddamn.
A long time ago.
I was gonna say, whenever we're done, we could probably do there like 15 minutes. I would like to do a full hour. That would be ideal.
A full hour of this.
Well, we're 45 minutes in and it was nothing.
Okay.
We fucking just flew by.
Okay.
And we never answered the jockey question. Like, what do we think they do? Like, what do you do when you're done? Okay, I went to the gym today, right? I went to Gold's. And I think I talked this. Did I talk to you about am I having a stroke? I just, dyslexic apparently. Mic out of mic stand. Just punch the mic. Get it out of here. About Gold's Gym.
No, you have not talked to me about that.
Okay.
Are your legs, first, can I just ask you, are your legs on camera?
No.
Okay.
but I want them to be.
Ooh. Put those calves on there.
Dude, that clip that we had about like the old, like the guys that pull their pants up, old men.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like I have a clip of that somewhere, and it doesn't really translate, but I watched that again. It's so funny. It's so funny. Because every old dad does that. He's like, all right, let's fucking sit down. We try and do it again. It didn't hit last time. Maybe this time. Okay, but Gold's Gym, right? So it's like a subculture of people. It's like there are these things going on that people don't talk about, but they're real, right? So at Orange Theory, it's predominantly women.
Yeah.
And women are usually not going there dressed to show off their body. They're there to be practical because they're working out. It's really hard. You want to be comfortable while you're being very uncomfortable, right? At Gold's, it's mostly men. It's predominantly dudes. I would say it's 98% men. When I'm there, it's dudes working out. And they're just like, fucking, bop! Look at my, bop, 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 you know? But the women that go there are the inverse of what we would see in like a normal Orange Theory class. Because they are like, hey, this is my pussy.
Oh.
And you're going to see all of the outline while I do hip thrusts for the next 6 hours. Okay? And it's low cut shit. It's just tits out. And part of me, and I'm torn on this because part of me is like, what are you doing? Who's that for? And then I realized it's
for you.
It's for them. Because they know I like it.
There we go. Circle
but then
right back, yeah.
But then I always think of the inverse of things. If you told me there was a gym, right? There was a gym that was 98% very attractive, in shape women. And you're like, hey, Blair, you can be one of like the 10 guys that gets to go there ever. And I'm like, okay. I would try to be like conservative, right? I want to work out.
Yeah.
I'll keep my baggy shit on. No one's trying to fuck me at the gym.
Okay.
And that would last probably 6 seconds. And then I would be there with like the cutoff shirt that goes all the way fucking down here with like in like gray sweats. I'm doing like pumps like this the whole time. I'd always be like kind of hard, just walking around just so they know I'm ready whenever they need me. You know, I pop like half a Viagra
I knew this
and then just strap it down. I just tape it to my leg. What's up, ladies? And I don't have to have a big dick either. I'm the only dick in the room. No one cares. Like if there's a dick shortage, no one cares what your dick is. Is it okay? Is it over 5.5? We're in. Get it over here. Put it in my mouth. Let's go. Let's party. So that's why I don't judge women that look like whores at the gym. Gym whores are my favorite. That's my point.
That's disgusting.
It is, right?
Yeah, it is disgusting. But I feel like I could see you doing that to a T.
Which part?
If it was you, the 10% there. If it was for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already kind of doing that.
Definitely.
Like, I do that in an Orange Theory class. That's what I do. You seen me take class before? I fucking just...
Have I seen you take a class before? When have I ever taken a class with you?
That's why I asked. Because I
I'm
don't
telling you,
think it's happened.
Right.
You're answering questions with questions. It's very confusing.
So no, Blair.
God damn it. Okay, so that's my point.
What do you wear to work out?
I mean, I try to like not be the guy who looks like he wants to look like that guy.
Then what do you wear?
This.
Well, then you're doing a very good job of not trying to be that guy.
But then I also wear like a tank top. It's like, hey, you want to see my tits?
You do not.
Yeah. I'll wear a tank top to work out, yeah. Orange Theory, yeah, for sure.
Can you cut and put a tank top on and come back with one?
Yeah, but you have to keep talking.
Put it on.
No dead air.
Hold down the fort.
No dead air. Hold it down.
No, I cannot hold it down.
Hold it down. Hold it down, Meg.
No. Is it going to be a quick change?
Of course. I'm a guy. It's a shirt change. Okay?
No, don't leave me here by myself.
No, go.
No, I'm uncomfortable.
Go.
Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. Are you wearing those same shorts too? Yeah, of course. You ever go shorter?
Yeah, way shorter.
Way shorter with the shorts?
You've seen those white...
Blair, I've never seen anything. No, I've never taken a class with you.
I'm saying I
Those are shorter than that?
No, those are the shortest I go.
Oh, those are the shortest you go. And do you wear underwear under that?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, you have to wear underwear?
Yeah, it's not any built in.
Oh.
There were some built in, but I was like, no, that's fucking lame.
That's what you wear to work out in?
Yes.
And he's back.
This is for the Patreon only. This is subscription based. This is not going to be on the video.
No, you have to show him your shorts.
Well, the shorts are fucking sexy. The rest of the pod
they
like
match
this.
your eyes.
Just do this for the rest of the pod.
Give a little.
How's it look on the? It's just this.
It's just your thigh.
Yeah. I mean, do women look at men's legs like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In what context? Like, what do you like? What do you like? Do you look for just seeing leg? Is like upper thigh do anything for you, or does it have to be a nice upper thigh, or is it just man legs in general?
Depends on who it is. I feel like it.
I'm talking about in general. I mean, yeah, if we saw Brad Pitt's thigh, we're fucking both in. But if it's like a random guy, does it have to be a hot guy's thigh, or is just upper thigh? Because like if I go to the pool and I see women in bikinis, I don't have to necessarily be attracted to that girl to not think it's like, I like seeing her legs. I like seeing her ass.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be, even if it's like a girl who might die from fat tumors, I'm still like, show me her ass.
You don't discriminate, do you? Okay. Not choosy one bit.
Answer the question.
I like a leg, a good leg. Yeah. Yeah, I like a thigh. I think. I don't know. I don't think that's what I would look at. No, I probably would look at the dick first and miss the thigh.
Sure.
And then keep looking at the dick and then finally realize, like, oh, well, I guess it all looks nice. That's probably
yeah, so you start with a narrow scope on just the dick. Okay, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have had times in the past where I wanted to have sex with someone I wasn't necessarily attracted to.
Yeah.
But I could fixate on one trait, physical trait that they had, that I could then hone in on, narrow my scope, and that'll get me all the way home. Have you ever had to hook up with a guy and it was like 98% of him is not doing it for me, but he's got nice wrists? You know what I mean?
No.
Never.
That's never happened to me, no.
You need more levels than that.
Yeah. Yep.
I fucked a girl once just because of her accent. And she was not attractive. She was Colombian.
But that's different. I feel like an accent will get you.
Yeah, but I mean, this girl was like, well, it's different for guys though, because like guys, if a woman that we're not attracted to, we have never thought of as attractive in our life, like someone just at work or someone you're like, you know, through like passing, like works at the store that you go to all the time. If they just say, "Do you want to fuck me?" That will then turn a switch in our mind, and we'll go, "Oh, actually, I think I probably could." Because it doesn't happen that often. Where with women, it's like you have to assume every guy wants to fuck you. Dave Chappelle has this great bit, and he was talking about how when he was 15 years old, he worked for this gang, and basically he was given a backpack with $20,000 in it, and said, "Hey, you either take this backpack from this stop to that stop." Yeah. And he had a regular backpack, and he got on the train. He takes every single day, and he was terrified. He said every person he saw, he thought wanted the money in his bag, even though they didn't know that he had it. And he was like, that's when I understood what it was like to be a woman with a pussy. Because you women walk outside and you walk by every man, and every man's like, men just want pussy. We're the biggest danger to you is men. The biggest danger to women is men.
And then that's why we would eat you.
Eat you. Eat each other.
I have no fucking problem eating you.
Eat out each other. That's why everyone's gay. You never eaten pussy before? Well, that's on the next episode. That's a good teaser.
That's not funny. Your mom is going to listen to this.
Bonnie doesn't listen. Bonnie listened in 6 months by accident.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, no. So you've never had like a physical trait where you were like, oh.
Not a singular physical trait where I've had, no.
What about
It had to have more than that for me.
What about like nice body, bad face?
Ooh. There's this guy.
Go.
No, I don't want to say this. I don't want to put it in public. It's not in public, but I don't want to.
No one.
I know, but if I say it, then it's gonna be out there, and I don't want it to be out there.
No one listens to this. Your name is just Meg on here.
Yeah. No, I've had he's a gorgeous man, 6'3", beautiful body. He used to play baseball.
They're always 6'3". Fuck.
Gorgeous man.
Sure.
Once he opened his mouth, it was like a fucking wet blanket.
What do you mean?
Just the weirdest personality.
Well, his voice sounded like this. You have a weird voice, too. My name's Kevin Federline, and it's just what I deal with every single day.
He just is so fucking weird. So weird. Yeah.
So you didn't do it, or you did do it? Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, but I respect that, though. That's a good move. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like go.
Yeah.
Like for guys, like, but also, okay. Is there another version of that? Have you fucked a guy who had a great face, bad body?
Great face, bad body. Probably.
I feel like if we just lined up all your dudes that you fucked in your life, it would be like, what happened with these 7?
Yeah, I feel like towards the beginning it was just free for all, and then towards the end it was like, oh, okay, I could see why you would pick that.
What's your body count? Over under 60? If the line is 500,000, over under 500,000. 4.3 million. What's that conversion?
No, it's not high. It's not. I don't know, less than 500,000.
Hey, that's a good answer.
Yeah, less,
that makes sense.
Under.
I'm like right there.
Yeah.
I'm just knocking on the door. A lot of whores in my day. A lot of dogs.
Have you slept with a whore? Have you paid anyone for sex?
Never paid for sex.
You
I would though.
You would pay someone for sex, really?
Sure.
Yeah.
If I was in Amsterdam and it was like, this is what we do here, I would like go to the red light district and be like, yeah, let's go. Suck my dick for $30, whatever it costs. Let's go.
What about maybe not like? What about for? Ooh, I feel like there's something that you've done like that.
I've never paid anybody for. I mean, every date ever is the same thing. Oh, what was the bar tab? $100? All right, now we have sex, and we wouldn't have had sex without the $100 bar tab.
Wow.
So who's the whore?
Probably you, because you paid for it.
No, I'm just a consumer.
You're a consumer
of a product that they're selling. Okay. And it's a buyer's market.
How much, if you were a prostitute, how much would you go for? What would be your price?
For men or for women?
Either or.
Men would pay a lot more for me.
How much?
I think men would pay exponentially more.
Give me a number.
All the way, like fucking my ass.
Whatever you would give them.
I mean, for the whole, you got to be the whole thing.
The whole
thing.
shebang.
The whole
You have
everything.
to suck a dick.
All of it.
They have to suck yours. You have to.
What do you? Now you're asking me what do you think I would go for, or what? What is my price?
Yeah,
That's different. That's different.
What's your price?
$90.
Oh.
What's rent? Hold on. What's my cable bill? I don't even have cable. What's a new pair of microphones going to cost me? Can I get a new camera? All right. $78.
$75.95 plus tax.
What's a tank of gas to get me out of here?
Really? That's what you'd go for?
No, those are two different questions.
Okay. Then I'm asking you, what would your price be?
Okay, so I think that there are two ways to look at it. I think there's a reasonable market value for myself.
And what is it?
And there's an unreasonable.
Then tell me both.
Asking price. I would say to go all in, have a guy just fucking plow my dirty little boy hole, and then me just on his cock, like just spitting on each other. Bonnie is still there. Just, oh, Kyle. Thank you, mister. May I have another? For me, I think the easy answer is like something unattainable because I'll never do it. Like, I don't know, 20 million.
No.
Now let me finish. That's like the easy answer. The honest answer, I don't know, probably like 10 G's.
Nuh-uh.
See? Find somewhere in the middle.
No.
Probably $1 million. Yeah, probably $1 million.
$1 million?
For my pride? Yeah. That's what you're paying for is your pride. How much does your pride cost?
Not that much.
What's your...
For me, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, but it's different though, because like, it's not like a woman's gonna be like, yeah. How about like the ugliest guy ever who can throw money at you and he's just gonna treat you like a whore? Like,
is he old?
He's disgusting.
No, not disgusting.
It's got to be. I mean, to me, that's even the hottest guy. I'm not gay. It's still gross to me.
You said 10,000?
Oh, like probably 1,500. $15.
Drop that real quick.
I think every guy honestly is way lower than whatever he says. Whatever number he says, divide it by 50, and that's what it probably is.
I'm asking you, give me an honest to goodness number. If some guy walks down the street and he's looking to have sex.
I mean, okay, it would have to be this.
Oh.
What's life-changing to you? What is life-changing money?
I wouldn't be worth that, but...
Do people find out or they don't find out?
It's whatever you want.
No, I'm asking you.
No one finds out.
Ever?
Except for me.
Ever? Oh, that doesn't count. That's somebody. Okay, if no one ever finds out ever and it changes my life, probably $100,000. Yeah. 100K.
That's being unrealistic.
No, it's
to
not.
Have him, yes.
You think it's too high or too low?
Way too high. No offense.
No.
Way too high, Blair.
He has, hold on. This guy has enough money to just throw a number out. So for him, it's not about me being that hot. It's a power thing. He's breaking somebody with his money. That's what that is going from his point of view. For me, it's like, all right, fuck my ass. Give me 100K. Cash.
I was going to say $500 for you.
But, okay, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
you think that I would as a not gay man, I'm going to let some guy, you have $500 in your bank account right now. Most people can it has to be obscene. For me to do the obscene, the number has to be obscene.
That's not obscene for you, though.
$100,000?
Okay.
$100,000.
Okay.
And you know what?
Okay.
My friends will listen to this and be like, Blair, you're fucking gay as shit. Should be 100 million. Like, I feel dirty for saying 100,000.
And you're a liar for saying 100,000 too.
No, I'm not. That's accurate.
I would no. I feel like that's not that.
What's your number for the exact same thing? Because it's like an attractive woman would never just be like, I'll fuck you for 100,000. No, women don't fuck women like that. And women aren't scared of fucking women like that. Women aren't homophobic the way men are homophobic. Because society doesn't care what you are if you're a woman. If you're a woman, you can fuck girls every day for a year and then no one says you're gay. If you're a dude and you blow one guy or a guy jerks you off in a fucking bathroom, it's like that guy's gay forever. So that's why men...
From experience.
Yeah, from experience. I mean, you jerk off 1 or 7 guys. It's like, it was a fucking orgy. What do you want me to do? It was fun. It was just a bunch of guys. Anyway, college was cool. How was your guys? Go Eagles.
If you just talk through it, it's like it didn't happen.
Right. So for dudes, the number's always going to be higher. But I'll say this to you. A truly big person of a man like Harvey Weinstein, great example. Harvey Weinstein is going to just have his way with you for a whole night, like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And there's not a hole on your body that will be safe. Is your number over or under my $100,000?
Under.
That's quick.
Yeah.
What? How much are we talking?
Ooh. I'm going to go under 50,000.
Wow. You are a whore. Oh my God. It's been an hour yet? This girl's a slut. Unreal. That's so funny. I believe you too, by the way.
50,000's a lot.
I mean, how much debt do you have?
None.
That's so funny. Just no pride?
No. I mean, yes, but 50,000's a lot.
All right. So if anybody wants to fuck Meg, it's like, do you have $900? Or a hot tank top? She's taking either. All right. Meg, we did it.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's been an hour.
It's been an hour. And
out of here.
and great job.
Thank you.
You were wonderful today. You turned your whole day around now.
I did.
Don't you feel better?
Yeah, I feel much better.
Hell yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
And just like that. And on the next episode, we'll talk about that time Meg ate pussy.
Oh, and we're done.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm sweating.
Okay, now it's goodbye.